Welcome to the Feisty News for Women. I am Tierica. Today is January 24th, 2023. Here is the Feisty News for Women. The president of Sierra Leone apologized to the women of his country for being treated unfairly in the past. To make amends, Sierra Leone has passed a law that 30% of public and private jobs must be reserved for women, according to BBC Newsday. Since 1990, Sierra Leone has experienced a dramatic decline in female labor force participation. Under the new Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act, women will benefit from earmarked senior positions in the workplace, 14 weeks of maternity leave, and equal access to bank credit. The new law applies to any business with more than 25 employees, and those who choose not to adhere to the law will face possible fines of $2,500 or potential prison time. The Minister of Gender and Children's Affairs said women have been crying out for years for this change. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Thank you, Sierra Leone. In other news, British members of Parliament are speaking up for women going through menopause by creating clear workplace policies to protect them. According to The Guardian, women report that their careers have been ruined by symptoms. Some have faced disciplinary action and many have been forced to take time off once menopausal symptoms surface. Why is menopause a workplace concern? Why is menopause a workplace concern? Let's chat with Nicole Shear. Nicole is an entrepreneur with a background in conflict resolution and workplace psychology. Nicole, welcome to the Feisty. Can you share your observations about how menopause impacts women at work?
Hi, thank you, Tierica, for having me on the Feisty. One of the issues that have happened in employment is there hasn't been understanding around menstruation. And I've known people who their employers have given them such a hard time and they haven't been allowed to, that they have had blood dripping down their legs. When we're forced to go to work and you're not in the space, you may be spacier, you may not feel good. And so this is the reason why this needs to happen. This needs to happen for women because men are not bleeding. If a man were to bleed like some women bleed, they take him to the hospital. So how come we're not having menstruation days? And how come more companies aren't accepting of that and giving us the freedom to talk about it? This is a natural thing we all go through as women, or most of us go through as women.
Thank you, Nicole, for your insights. Well, it's time for a break. Why was an 8-year-old child allowed to drop out of society? Details on this complex story after the break. Don't miss it.
I'm Emily. And I'm Stephanie. And we're the hosts of the podcast Cycle Chats, a podcast to break the cycle of what it means to be a woman.
We partner with nonprofits who are looking to make a difference for women everywhere.
And a portion from any purchase from the cycle store goes straight to that nonprofit.
We hope you sync up with us.
Welcome back. I am Tierica with the Feisty News for Women. Girl, guess what? 8-year-old Devanshi Sanghi from India has never watched television, movies, or gone to malls and restaurants, according to the Times of India. Despite being the heir to a multi-million-dollar diamond business, Devanshi's parents have raised her in Jainism, a strict religion that requires her to pray 3 times a day and fast. Just last week, Devanshi's family announced that she would be renouncing the material world and becoming a nun, committed to a lifetime of poverty and depending on strangers for donations of food. Since then, Devanshi has been living in a monastery with no contact with her parents or family. Activists who spoke out against the decision say that a child's consent is not consent, and Devanshi should not be allowed to remove herself from her family, education, and opportunities because of a religion her parents introduced her to. Petitions have been filed to stop children from being allowed to make life-altering decisions like this, but because spirituality supersedes law, nothing has come of it. Imagine sending your child off to live with strangers because a religion told you it was okay? No. What do you think of this striking decision? Leave a comment to share your wisdom. Thank you for watching the Feisty News for Women. I am Tierica. Remember, be feisty. Women must be seen and heard.
Welcome to the Feisty
News for Women.